Sup, party people? It's your boy Brian. Today I am repping the Richmond Flying Squirrels. I saw a game in Richmond there last summer with one of my friends, one of my very small friends. And I also made a new friend. Her name is Natasha. She is a squirrel. And I very much hope to see her again in 2025. You may notice the towels are being laundered. I like to keep my personal space clean. As I said before, this is my advice to young men. You can find this and many, many other tips in my book, The 7 Habits of Highly Neurotic Mets Fans. That's a joke. All right, we're going to do 81 tops again because we might find somebody cool in here. Maybe I'll get a better Raleigh Fingers. Maybe I'll get Ferguson Jenkins. Maybe I'll get Lee Smith. Possibly John Montefusco. Possibilities are endless. Well, we're going to start with Rick Cerrone. We have discussed the peripatetic life of Rick Cerrone, a Yankee and a Met, and a man with very good early 80s hair. Okay, we got a Hall of Famer. We got Dave Winfield. Right before he signed that contract with the Yankees. I believe 81 was his first year with the Yankees. That relationship turned sour. Him and the Yankees. George Steinbrenner actually hired a skeevy private detective named Howard Spira to look into Winfield's personal life with the goal of smearing him, basically. And for that, Steinbrenner got kicked out of baseball. As a matter of fact, those great Yankee teams of the 90s were built, really, when Steinbrenner was out of baseball. So keep that in mind. Bake McBride. He was an outfielder and had a very cool name. All-Star Steve Stone. I believe Stone won the American League Cy Young Award with the Orioles in 1980, had a career year, was incredibly mediocre both before and after, and then became a beloved broadcaster for the White Sox. So really, it's kind of a blessed life. Mike Norris. Mike Norris, I believed, deserved, but did not win a Cy Young Award in sometime in the early 80s, maybe 80 or 82. Won 22 games for the A's. Another one of those young pitchers where Billy Martin blew out his arm and really just kind of his career was over by like age 27. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, he was 22-9 in 1980 with a 2.53 ERA. So sorry, Steve Stone, you didn't deserve it. That award rightfully belonged to Mike Norris. Multiple-time batting champion Bill Madlock, underrated player. I don't know how many batting titles he won, but it was like several. Hall of Famer Jack Morris. This is a great pack. Hall of Famer Steve Carlton. Steve Carlton with a perm. Perm Carlton. Okay, you want to talk about hair. This is it. This is absolutely it. And Stanhouse played for the Orioles. Him with this look in that Orioles, that orange Orioles uniform. Just unbeatable. Just an unbeatable look. Jim Wolford. Can't really say I know who he is. Tim Stoddard. Was he a catcher? No, he was a pitcher. Okay, I remember he pitched for the Padres, I think. Mitchell Page. Jeff Newman. A lot of A's in here. Joe Lefebvre. And Cecil Cooper, who was a terrific player in the early 80s for the Brewers. Those were good teams they had. And Cooper was one of their best players. Did he win an MVP? Maybe. Let's say that he did. I want to say that he did, but he probably deserved it. All right. Well, that was like a pretty good pack. I'm psyched. Okay. See you next time.